Hi kids, it's Mr. Eric and today I would like to read you a story about Salvador Dali. This book is called Dali and the Path of Dreams by Anna O'Boyles. Once upon a time, there was a little boy whose name was Salvador, though everyone called him Salvi. What Salvi liked most of all was to run barefoot along the beach with his hoop. One afternoon, as he was playing in the waves, Salvi noticed something gleaming under the water. Looking closer, he saw it was a key that the sea had left there. Salvi popped it in his pocket. Wondering what the key might be for, Salvi hopped up onto his long-legged elephant and let his imagination lead the way. He soon came across a very strange cook who was tossing clocks as though they were pizzas. Each clock showed only one time and never changed. Suddenly, one of the clocks struck 3, which was exactly the hour for magic. "Hello, cook," said Salvi. "Do you know what this key is for?" "Let's have a look," said the cook. Salvi passed him the key. "Aha! This is a magic key. Leave your elephant here and get into this little boat. It knows where to take you." Salvi was curious. He got into the boat, and immediately it began to float up into the air. When he was nearer to the sky than the ground, Salvi noticed that some of the clouds made funny shapes like objects and animals, and he started to play at guessing what they looked like. The boat floated up to a very tall tower that had 7 enormous eggs on the roof. Salvi jumped out and ran up the steps that wound around the tower. He came to a very strange doorway. Inside the tower, it was dark and mysterious. Everywhere Salvi looked, there were drawers and doors. He wondered if he could open any of them, but the key in his pocket didn't seem to fit any of the locks. Salvi decided to try one last drawer. This time, to his amazement, the key fitted. Would he find a treasure chest? A secret map? But inside there was just one black piano key. Salvi popped it in his pocket, just as he had done with the key from the sea. Salvi went on exploring the strange tower until he came across a room with a piano standing right in the middle of the floor. Salvi took a closer look and saw that one of the piano keys was missing. Could it be the one in his pocket? He took it out and put it in place. All of a sudden, the piano started to wriggle and wobble as though it was made of rubber. Its feet left the floor and it flew around the room. It began to play a tune all by itself. The music was very sweet, but also a little scary. Then, in time to the music, a pawn, a swan, a snail tamer, a flying banana, and all sorts of strange people and objects appeared from the corners of the room. The skipping lady, the fried egg penguins, the unicorn, the breadhead cyclist, the ants, the stone man, and the lady with butterfly wings all set off along a very long path. The path was so long it didn't seem to have any end at all, but at last it came to a point like the end of a long black mustache. The point led to a very special drawer. Each and every one of these most peculiar people settled down to live in that drawer for a very long time. Like every child in the world, Salvi grew up. And then he wasn't known as Salvi anymore, but Salvador Dali. Although he was grown up, he never wanted to forget those dreamy afternoons of his childhood, and he decided to open the special drawer and paint the story of each of the people who lived inside. So today, when we look at the paintings of Salvador Dali, we can all share a part of those wonderful dreams. So what did you think of that book? Once again, that book was about Salvador Dali, the artist. You can find a whole bunch of stuff if you look on the internet. Thank you, guys. Have a good week, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.